Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of Final Fantasy 16. This is video 57, so we're going to be continuing. We got to level 42 when we did the Notorious Marks on the last stream, and that is where we left off. So, we accepted all these quests, but then now we got to go back up here to the monster hunt board, because it's been updated yet again. And that's where we left off at the end of the last video, because I thought we had accepted everything, and we hadn't. So now we gotta... What is this? Off limits, that means you. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Alright, before I do anything else...
Still alive, are you? Go on, then.
Alright.
It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
Okay. This is instantly restores all HP. I mean, at least having one would be good, but right now I could afford to. Yeah, let's just get both of them so we have it.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Alright. Pollen Kale automatically restores all HP, fills limit gauge, and increases attack power by 10% and defense by 30 for... Wow.
Finished, are you?
Okay, well, I wouldn't have even thought about buying those elixirs, but I made all that money, and, you know, and definitely something to think about. Okay, anyway, let's go to gears and icons. Oh no, abilities. Okay, here we go. Okay. So, I think we did all the middle ones now. Let's see here. Mastered. 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 Okay, so let's start with this one. Upgrade. Dang, okay. Should be master. Like, how many times do I need to upgrade stuff? Because I'm still gonna have to buy these too. Giga Flare. Ooh. Earth and Fury. Judgment bolts. Summon a massive pillar of fire that burns all enemies caught within its flame, but also partially restoring Clive's HP. Oh, that's pretty nice. Okay. Well, we're obviously getting pretty far into the game. I don't know if we'll be able to max everything on the first run here, but obviously we learned all these abilities already, and we learned the top half of each of these abilities here. So alright, summon a magic nullifying tornado that slowly hunts down enemies, and upon ensnaring them, inflicts multiple hits. Those would be good, but let me go back to my notes real quick. Let's see here. What I still need to get for trophies. Level 2 or higher Xanthus, the sword thing from Odin. 3 still counters in a single battle. Signboards. Let's see. I am on my way through the hunt board. 19 out of 32 now. And the items from patrons, same thing. So I'm 75% on that, 75% of all areas on the local map. Alright, spend 36k on Tub and Crown at the Hideaway. How much money do I have now? $37,000. Okay, well, let's go and do the other part of that, because I think I did the first part, and then
Welcome back, Sid.
buy around for the hall, 10,000 gil.
Well, someone's in a good mood. Drink up, you lot. The next round's on Sid.
Alright.
Don't be a stranger, Sid.
I don't know how to track how much I've spent, but
Bit like you could do with a drink.
this is the Tub and Crown, right?
Which song should we listen to? All of them.
Welcome back, Sid. As if setting our people free wasn't enough. Good news, everyone. The casks have been liberated. Here's to Sid.
Alright, and then I think one more, and that should get the trophy. Should.
Don't be a stranger, Sid.
Alright.
What can I get you, Sid? Honestly, Sid, you're too
Alright.
nice for your own good.
Eureka, trophy earned. Yep.
Hear that, ladies and gents? The next round's courtesy of the realm's most benevolent outlaw.
Alright, so that trophy's done.
Oh, you're not leaving already, are you?
Alright, so another trophy down. Alright, we got these side quests to do now at the end of the last stream, and let's go see what's at the thing over here. At the hunt board.
It was an army of Akashic. What will happen to me and the others?
Alright. Ask about the Morble sightings. Are you brothers and a fan of carrots? If every carrot is Rosari is anything like those you got posted on the board, I can see why, Kupo. Really, only one? Alright, should we come across a red carrot protruding from the marshes of three reeds? Do not attempt to pull it from the swampy soil. It is, in truth, another root vegetable entirely. An exotic species of marble that uses a modified carrot-like vine as a lure to draw its prey close, before emerging from the earth and swallowing them whole. A cruel way for nature to turn these times of privation to her advantage. Interesting. Okay. And it's where again? Via the hunt board. Okay. Whispering Waters, Rosaria. Okay. And it's only one, so... Okay. Whispering Waters, Rosaria. Delmecchia. Alright. Look for Whispering Waters is what we'll look for. Save here first. Alright. Local map. Not okay, Whispering Waters. Three Reeds. Did say Three Reeds area, didn't it? Alright, well. So, let's go to Three Reeds, and it's a Whispering Waters, so... Even though it's not labeled here on the map, we'll start with Three Reeds and work our way around. Try to see if we can find it. See the Akashic stuff over there. Or that blue light associated with the Akashic anyway. Alright.
Why?
Alright. So I'm assuming it's over there. Oh, Whispering Waters. Matter of fact, I was wrong. It's now opened up the map and it said Whispering Waters. So, okay. I can see why it's called the Whispering Waters. Look at how open this area is. Kind of like that dragon when it attacked. Alright. And there's our notorious mark. Let's go get it. Oh, okay. Hello. Oh, it's done, alright. Yep. Alright. Well, that was easy enough. 2,000 experience. Alright, Morbal Tendril, a key item that we are looking for. Extending the underside of the Morbal's body, these tendrils mainly serve the purpose of locomotion. When times are lean, however, they also serve as temporary roots, drawing ethereal energies from the soil. And we get the Morbal flower. It is said a Morbal only blooms once every 30 summers. That's pretty crazy. And when it does, that the resulting flower emits such a noxious odor that flies, beetles, vultures, and other cravers of carrion are drawn from leagues around by the stench. The resultant convergence sees the flower pollinated, with the Morbal devouring those late to the festivities, obtained by defeating the carrot. Okay.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
Disappeared as quick as that dragon did. Okay. Alright then. Well, Nigel, you gave me the very tall task, but I have finished it. Here you go.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Yeah. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... when I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
Okay. So, 20 out of 32 now on Notorious marks, with sometime later. Looks like the flowers are blooming, which is great.
It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
What's up? You're welcome. All right, and we got 1,200. Excuse me. We got 1,200 experience for that, and we got extracts from the Morganbeard. Curative and performance enhancing potions increase their potency. Then imagine what adding the extract of Morganbeard petals fortified with the vigor of a mortal gripped with madness might do. And we got the goblin coin. Okay. Alright, Potion Potency Plus. You have obtained a vial of invigorated Morganbeard extract, further increasing the potency of most consumables. Both potions and high potions now restore even more HP, while Strength, Stone Skin, and Lion Heart tonics last even longer. Cool. Okay. Alright, so instead of going all the way back up, we'll go to tomes later. Yeah. Right now, I'm not too worried about that, so let's head over to do our side quests. There's no more notorious marks at the moment. I'm going to put on my notes 20 out of 32, because that's now where we're at on that. So that means we got 12 more still before the story is done. But anyway, okay, let's go up here to Lost Wing. Do that side quest up there, and then we'll go to this other one, and then go to the story one. Okay. So this is the closest one to there, it looks like. Tears of Mercy. Okay. Slay a middling for its eye. Okay. Surprised even killing that notorious mark in here didn't serve its purpose. Well, I'm going the wrong way somehow. Okay. There we go. Now I'm going the right way. You can call our chocobo, but we're good for right now. Heard me running up on you, did you? Alright.
When did you get so big?
Alright.
Rodriguez could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
Ain't that big of a thing. Take him out real quick anyway. Alright. So we got the enemies. And I'm sure we got the item we needed. 350 experience. Yep. The spider eye. Key item. Okay. That's done.
Hopefully one will be enough. Rodrigo will have prepared the other ingredients by now.
Alright. We'll go back to that, but I want to go to this other quest before we go back to the hideaway, because we're probably going to have to do that anyway. Because same thing with... I didn't even think about that first one before heading back, so... It takes a lot more time to go back and forth and stuff. So... Instead of just all at once. Okay. Where are we going? Okay, right over here. Blacksmith Blues. And looks like it's an area we have not discovered yet, really. Alright. You have to head out of town. The other way. This way, looks like. Yep. Right? Yep. Okay.
Free cities and the sea.
One second, y'all. Updating my notes to reflect something. Let's see here. About where we're at with certain things. Okay. I gotta look and see, or maybe not look and see, but the signboards, how to get them. I might need help with that one, but I'll see if I can figure it out before I do, though. Only will look if I really don't know how to do something. Alright, let's go. Go on the chocobo would be a lot faster, but instead of fighting all these guys. But then I'd miss out on all this experience too, so... And I'm not necessarily running from a fight, you know. This is also entertainment. Good job, Torgal. Alright. Alright, 500 experience. Not bad. Alright, we're right up here on it now. Versus going that way at the Fields of Carava, we're going up that way. I'm gonna go get that pickup over there first, though. Okay, maybe not. There's an enemy over there. I don't want to stir it while... That's just going an extra mile. Alright.
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you are so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. Not good enough here.
Go on then.
Much obliged.
This stream's been full of side quests, so probably once this one's done and turning them back in at Hideaway will be done.
This is Dravaged. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. It'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
Forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
Okay.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut your hole. The chief will think of something.
Mama, why hasn't Papa come back yet?
He's helping the chief with something very important. You go back inside now.
Okay, a dog. I've got a wolf as well. Let's see.
Would you like to see my wares?
Okay, 40,000. Okay. Seeing as probably won't be back here for a while.
Farewell, traveller.
You said I have to come back. Okay. That's alright.
Where's my obituary written then? A man who closed the doors on his great-grandfather's forge.
Okay.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something. If this keeps up, we'll be ruined.
Mama, why hasn't Papa come back yet?
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut your hole.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravost. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. We would have torn Dravost in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravost prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravost won't last long without his furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravost will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favor and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two with you, August.
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Grava.
Time for a spot of hunting, men.
Okay. Easy enough. Let's go deal with them. Slay a desert salamander. Alright. We'll do that. All right. Yeah, I see it. Over there.
Let's make this quick, shall we? No holding back. Let's try.
There we go. Simple enough. Alright, 200 experience. The only thing I hate about these bigger enemies, they never give you anything. Okay, salamander skin. Some species of salamanders won't to shed their tails in order to escape predators. Alas, all those of sufficient size to provide the unblemished stretch of skin that Sid bellows require to have no predator but mankind and are disinclined to part with their appendage. And we got a dragon talent too.
I dare say that will be enough for a decent set of bellows.
Alright. Let's travel back to him. Go back to that crystal. Or obelisk, I mean. Alright. And let's go take this to Blackthorn.
Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
Alright.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louts to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Sometime later.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier.
I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest to God's marvel. You've saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
It calls cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair.
Okay.
I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the Anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravost needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
Alright, so now we head back to the hideaway. Yep. Okay. Okay, so let's talk to the people we need to talk to, and then we'll wrap up from there.
I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Pick old Cinder. How'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. You didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent a sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes. but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Alright, one down. 900 experience. Nice. And we got a design draft necessary for crafting the belt's Ouroboros. We got some hides. Nice. And we got a new recipe. Okay. Alright.
So, what'll it be?
Alright, I need a stone tongue to do it. So shall the end feed a new beginning. Having found this leather belt adorned, the ancient seal of the devourer world's your search for the perfect wastewear is over, or has it just begun? But I need one stone tongue first before I can do that. Alright, this one. Oh, the son of Ouroboros. Need a stained loincloth for that one. Alright. Well. Right, patrons whisper to go turn in. But we will do that here in just a minute before we wrap up.
Paul said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen to me and the others?
Alright. Here we go.
Thank goodness you're back. Talia looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Talia's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Daya. I'm so proud of you.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigue. And you, Clive.
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest. The man you helped today was my mentor back in the Southern Isles.
on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
Okay, so that one's finished, and 400 experience. All right, more stuff for crafting, and let's go see what's at the Patron's Whisper, and then we should be good from there. We could go to the tomes, but I need to continue the story too.
How may I help you today, Clive? Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Okay, this one. Natalie reports an unexpected surplus in Dalamil stores, and as a means of showing the town's gratitude for past assistance, has expressed her distinct wish that one Lord Underhill partake in their good fortune. Victor. Alright, well, look at that.
You earned this.
That's quite a bit of stuff. Okay. We're still unlocking things as we go. But,
All done?
yeah. And then that's, I guess, before we end this, let's go to the tomes. Because once we leave out from here, we will be heading to continue the story, so I want to make sure nothing's left undone here. Are you serious? Another one? Okay. I guess it's going to run a little bit over an hour here. Not too much over an hour, but over an hour nonetheless. Okay.
Clive, I wanted to give you something for the kindness you showed my mentor.
What's this?
A chest of all the medicines you're ever likely to need. Seeing as you're so reluctant to come to the infirmary, I thought you might as well take a part of the infirmary with you.
I'm sure it will be very helpful indeed. And Taya, try not to work too hard.
And work Rodrigue all the harder, you mean? He's a quick study, but he's got a long way to go yet. I'll take that particular piece of advice when you heed it yourself, thank you very much. Besides, who else is going to see that your brother takes his medicine?
Who indeed?
Yeah, came all the way back over here just to get that medicine chest. I mean, not that I'm not grateful, but geez. Oh, okay. And then Clive's chambers, the thing we just got there. Any other stuff on the hunt board, or is everything good? Doesn't say it's been updated, but... Alright. Alright, let's go to tomes first.
Let me help. I know my letters.
Most good morrow to you, my friend.
don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
Okay.
You wish to study the tomes?
Nope, I'm good for now. Okay. Funny how it took forever to get to level 5 on the tomes, and then I spend a little while away and it just like right away downloads and hits 6. Took forever just to get to 5.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes and plenty to guide you in your search.
Alright. The latest on our thing here. Medicine chest. It looks like we still have quite a ways to go, though. Let's see, 1, 2 at the end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the middle, and 2 sets of 5 in the middle, and then 2 on each end. So that's at least 14 items still needed there. All right, as you can see, there's nothing else to do. This thing zoomed out as zoomed out gets. So we'll save it here, and then on the next stream, we will start out the story, or not start it, but continue it, as we don't have any more notorious marks or anything else for now to check out. So thank you all for checking out this edition. We'll advance from 78% after more of the story is done in the next one. So stay tuned for that. We'll see y'all soon for more.